found out about the Smile Studios through friends. I think we know a number of people who have been seeing Kathy for years, and so I think it was through a recommendation from them. But it's so long ago now that I've been with Kathy for years and years and years. Well, we all have, the whole family has. Well, what I'd heard was that Kathy was a brilliant dentist, and if you're looking for a dentist, she would be a very, very good person to go to. So there were lots of sort of personal recommendations. How long have I been coming here? I don't know. I'm guessing 15 years, but I'm not sure. It was the sort of personal touch. So Kathy and Dawn, because Dawn's not just a sort of invisible presence in the background. I mean, they work as a team, so you felt that, although you knew it wasn't the case, you felt that you were her only client, so that was very important. But I think more important, sort of professionally, and in terms of the work she's doing, she explains very clearly what's going on, what she's about to do, what she's done. When you go back to her after any sort of gap, she always seems, it's like you saw her yesterday, because she remembers exactly where she was and what she did that time and what she's got to do this time. So it's like she knows your teeth very well. I have had, sadly, I've had all sorts of treatments. Crowns, root canal, fillings. I mean, the major treatment I've had is what I would call a plate, but what she calls a chrome. And I'm about to probably have some implants. So it's run the full gamut of dental treatment, more or less. Somebody could wave a magic wand and say, you're never going to see Kathy again except socially. You can pop in and say hello and have a nice chat. I'd settle for that, but that's not the case. She was faced with a remedial problem when I first started seeing her, because my teeth started going wrong when I was a child, eating loads of sugary stuff, sweets, etc. So I've always had problems with my teeth. She not only explains very clearly what she's doing and what she's got planned, but she gives you the opportunity to ask questions. So, there's no excuse, as far as the patient's concerned, for not being clear about what's being done. And I mean, a nice little touch is when you're having injections, because sometimes the anaesthetic's the worst part of the treatment. So, when she's sticking a needle in your mouth to numb it, Dawn will hold your hand, and that's a plus. Well, I've never had a dentist who is so thorough, is so thorough and professional, does such a good job, and who is so personable at the same time. I say, if you can get on their books, you're very lucky, because you'll be delighted with the treatment that you get.